You're welcome to the People's Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm honored to be here.
Kindly state your name, your position, and give us a brief description of the agency you represent.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Mr. Alfred Bona, the Chief Executive Officer of the Youth Employment Agency. So the YEA was established under the Youth Employment Act, Act 887, to oversee the development, coordination, supervision, and the facilitation of employment for the youth and other relating matters.
Okay, Mr. Bona, you have been summoned to the People's Committee over corruption and sexual harassment claims against you and some other staff of the agency you represent. The people need nothing but the truth from you. And in cases where you have evidence, feel free to share with the committee.
Okay, sir.
I will start with the questions and then later my colleagues will take their turn. From the Auditor General's report, funds were released to your agency for the purchase of 5 pickup cars. However, after going through all your records, only 2 pickup cars were bought. And the rest of the remaining 3 pickups, the money can't be accounted for. Mr. Bona, what happened?
Chairman, thank you once again. Now, due to the nature of our jobs, we needed some cars, specifically 5 pickups, to help us. Now, we received the money for 5 cars from the Finance Ministry. Now, we placed an order of 5 pickups from the car dealership firm, but only received 2 cars with a promise that the remaining 3 will be delivered in a later time.
Mr. Bona, are you saying you paid money for 5 cars and received only 2?
No, Mr. Chairman, don't get me wrong. I mean, we paid for the 2 cars delivered.
Look, let's stop beating about the bush. The people want to know what happened to the money for the remaining 3 cars.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I'm getting there. Now, because the company did not deliver the remaining 3 cars as promised, now we use the money for other projects that will create jobs for the youth. And after all, that is our goal. So we use the money into the cultivation of 10,000 acres of rice farm in the Wiasa Rice Valley. And a part of the money was used for fish farming project, which is yet to be completed. And Mr. Chairman, these 2 projects would create about 10,500 direct jobs for the youth.
Mr. Bona, I have documents here that state otherwise. An amount of 300,000 Ghana cedis and 500,000 Ghana cedis were released by the Finance Ministry for the rice and the fish farming projects. True or false?
That is correct, Mr. Chairman.
So you can't possibly be speaking the truth when you say the money for the remaining 3 pickups was pushed into these projects.
But if you say so, Mr. Chairman, if you say so.
I'm not saying so. That is what the documents are saying. The people want to know what happened to the money for the 3 pickups.
Mr. Chairman, I have evidence here to prove that the money was spent on other projects.
Pass them over.
Sure. So you see, Mr. Chairman, I did not misuse the money. Rather, I looked for better alternatives to invest in.
Mr. Bona, what is this? No, what is this? These are documents showing the purchase of pens, printers, and other office accessories. Are you trying to fool the people by misleading the committee? Mr. Bona, we are waiting. Talk to us.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I must have exchanged the real document with those. But if you permit me for me to go and come back to to prove to the committee that the money was used for other projects.
You want us to give you time to go and cook up documents to cover up your misuse of public funds? That is not going to happen. If your agency had documented evidence, the Auditor General would have found it. You have proven that all the allegations against you in relation to corruption are true. The people have heard you and they will pass their judgment. I will allow my colleagues to now question you on the sexual harassment claims.
Mr. Bona, relax. This is the People's Committee, and the people want nothing but the truth. To start with, what do you make of the sexual harassment claims against you and some staff of your agency?
Mr. Chairman, I want the people to know that any sexual harassment claims against me or any member of my team are false and baseless. And you know what? If God blesses you and people try to bring you down, and I think this is one of the tricks. I dare any lady, Mr. Chairman, to come forward with any sexual harassment claims against me or any member of my team. I dare them.
Mr. Ambule, Frank, and Udame Philip are staff of your agency, correct?
Yes, I know them personally. They are hardworking and very good citizens, and I don't think these men are going to engage themselves in such a disgraceful act.
I only asked if you knew them. I didn't say they are involved. Anyways, since you are determined in defending members of your agency, let's see how you will defend yourself. After all, these persons named will be appearing before the committee. Have you ever, directly or indirectly, offered job or jobs to a lady or ladies in exchange for sex favors?
Oh, no. No. I will not descend so low to engage myself in such an act because I have an integrity to protect. Now, one thing is, due to the nature of my job, I meet ladies every day. I meet them every day. And I must say, some are very beautiful and appealing. But no, I will not compromise my integrity for anything. Not even for sex. No.
On that note, I will be wrong to say one Salome Okan is claiming you offered her a job in exchange for sex.
Who is Salome? And I've never met a lady with such a name in my life. And whoever that person is, what I can say is, whatever that she's saying is a lie.
Mr. Bona, I dislike men who take advantage of ladies in need for their selfish gains and lie about it.
Madam, Mr. Chairman, I have a beautiful wife and 4 children. And my wife, I know most of you know her, has been a beauty queen in this country for the past years. She was the Ghana's most beautiful queen in 2009. And she has everything in a woman that a man needs. So why will I descend so low to commit such a disgraceful act? No, it can never happen.
We have evidence to prove all this allegation of sexual harassment against you.
Evidence? Wait, Mr. Chairman, did I hear her well? You mean you have evidence against me?
Yes.
Mr. Bona? Oh, no.
Yes, Mr. Bona, we do. On Friday, June 11th, 2021, you met Salome Okan at a hotel in Accra. And according to Salome, that is where you gave her an appointment letter after you had slept with her. Our team was able to acquire the CCTV footage, which we will be airing soon. The CCTV footage shows you arriving at the hotel at 7:30 p.m. Salome joins you 15 minutes later and you left at 9:05 p.m. Do you still stand by your words that you don't know Salome Okai?
Mr. Chairman, please, is the hearing live?
Oh yes, live on national TV.
Mr. Chairman, as I stated earlier on, I am a married man with 4 children, and as you know, by now my beautiful wife and children are watching this live program, and can we spare them the torture by continuing the hearing off TV, please, Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Bona, the interest of the people supersedes your personal interest. We will therefore continue with the live hearing. You have a responsibility to be accountable to the people. Let's continue.
Mr. Bona, I ask again, do you know Salome Okai? If yes, give us an account of what transpired between you two.
Mr. Bona, the people are listening.
To my dear wife and children, I'm very sorry for the pain that I've caused you, and I know you are going through pain right now, and the only thing I can say is I'm very sorry. Mr. Chairman, I would like us to discontinue the hearing, and all I can say is I'm guilty of all the charges leveled against me, and I'm very sorry to you and your committee members.
People like you have raped this country of millions of Ghana cedis. Millions of taxpayers' money have gone down the drain with you as the supervisor. You have squandered money that otherwise would have been used to put up factories, build schools, build hospitals, and even construct roads. Because of people like you, deserving youth are walking about unemployed. Because of people like you, the country is bleeding. Because of people like you, there is no value for money in this country. Mr. Alfred Bona, you have failed this country. The people have heard you, and the judgment of the people will be made known to you on our next hearing. But until then, you will remain in the custody of the police.
Boys.